All right, here we go. Let's start. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. I gotta talk about raisins. I gotta talk about Bane. I gotta talk about knives. This is the song is from Marvel 1. Specifically, it is Gambit's theme. Let's just go. We will be here forever. You guys know what it is. Alright, we're finally set up. The third meta. The first meta was Super Tag. The second meta was Happy Birthday Resets. Do you know what the third meta is? We're about to talk about that today. And if you guys watch the regatta, you know what you might know what I'm talking about, but if not, definitely we gotta talk about it. Because this is what will win games moving forward. Just as important as Super Tag, just as important as Happy Birthday Resets. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. Alright, the third meta, raisins. Alright, enough. Lower the song. Chris, kick us in. Oh wait, I gotta change the... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Marvel Monday. Shall we? Yo, what it do, Marvel heads? It is your boy OG War Destroyer. You guys know what it is. Check out the Iron Man hat. You guys got to peep the goodness there, right? Your boy OG, we're back with another Marvel Monday. This is an abridged version. We're gonna do it quick. If anybody was in during the stream earlier, you guys know the reasonings why we're trying to get her done, because we're trying to get her done. You feel me? If you guys were here listening earlier, you know what that's all about. But we got the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite results. We got a crazy discussion topic. I'm wondering what you guys think about it. The third meta of Marvel Infinite has arrived. It's always been here, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I go over it. And of course, I will not feel comfortable leaving without letting you guys know where to get your Marvel next. And we do have some new events on the horizon that I'm looking at right here in my notes. So let's just get right into it. Straight up. Let us discuss these Marvel. Whoa, where am I? Whoa, why did I get all weird like that? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Something happened here. What the hell? Hold on. There we go. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. It had me on some kind of weird edit. Yeah, having some kind of weird edit. I don't know what that was all about. We're back though. We're back though. All right, there it is. All right, we're gonna go over the results first and foremost. We got to get this stuff over with. We're gonna talk about this regatta, but we gotta go over the whole week of results. It's very short, guys. There's only like, that's why I'm doing it anyway, even though Don's not streaming. There's only like our normal results, and even then, we didn't have a gauntlet. All right, the Jacomania Chronicles MVCI PS4 event number 60. This was on the 23rd of March, just a few days ago. Shouts to Jacoman, the hardest working dude in the FGC. We had 10 players in this PS4 event. Shouts to 9th, tied for 9th, Hydro Rex and Netflix and Chill. Tied for 8th, Poseidon and Grainy. Tied for 5th, DonCon. DonCon rolled up in there. Congrats, Jaco. Good stuff. DonCon and Picasso. 4th place, Coggins. First of all, what is Coggins doing there? Second of all, why is he losing? 3rd place, Wicked X Mage. 2nd place, Peanut Brother. And 1st place, your winner of the Jacomania PS4 event number 60, Raisin Bran. Ooh-wee, you guys are talking all that crap, but my dude is putting up the numbers. Watch yourself. He might roll up on you. You might be the next victim. The Gauntlet. I only got one set of Gauntlet results to go over because I have a set of Regatta results to go over. But this Gauntlet had 22 players in it, number 179. This was on March 24th. Let's give those special shout-outs. Raisin Bran tied for 17th. That's 2 L's, no dubs. I'm not sure how real that is. You may take the moment to claim that you disqualified and no one will challenge you. But that's rough. 13th place, Prismimic. Cataclysm also tied for 17th as well. Tied for 9th, we got Gonzo and OGX3. That is not me. That is not me. Tied for 9th, also Dr. Church, DonCon. Tied for 7th, we have Beast, Picasso. Tied for 5th, Nier. A lot of people doubting Nier. Nier tore up at the regatta. A lot of people not kind of questioning whether or not he should have got 4th. Myself included. But here he is, 5th place of the gauntlet, tied with Hulk Pomon. 4th place, XC Coggins. In 3rd place for your gauntlet 179, Jacoman. 3rd place, 2nd place, Tekua. And in 1st place, the undisputed Marvel God, Tyson. Tyson taking 1st place. Congrats to Tyson taking 1st place in the Gauntlet 179. Damn, now that I don't have to do this on my phone, it's a lot faster. It's a lot faster. MVCI is definitely not dead. This is the wrong flyer. I think this is the flyer I want. Yeah, there it is. And MVCI is not dead. Shout out to DonCon for doing the Monday. Not doing one today, but last Monday he definitely held one down. MVCI is dead. Prismimic versus Kyoya. Is Kyoya Poseidon? By the way, Priz versus Kyoya 5-2. Raisin versus Knives. We got Knives coming in at 10. Raisin falling a little bit short. 5 games. I figured as much. I thought so. We have Tears versus Gonzo. A good old trolley Bane simp match. I'll just keep it funky, guys. Tears versus Gonzo 10-3. In favor of Tears. Shout out to Tears winning that. Hulk Polon, the grudge match. Final set of the evening. Hulk Polon versus Ultra Saiyan. You guys see the flyer. My man Hulk Polon. Shout outs to Juan Hulk. Winning that one 10-5. Ooh-wee. GG's. All right. Shout outs to Hulk Polon for getting that dub. All right. The very next week. As I said, we're already caught up. The events were a little light this week. We're already caught up. This is the very most recent Jacomania Chronicles PC event. Number 61. This was on the 30th. Literally like 5 days ago. I like to know who's winning. PC event would look like it was a round robin. Yo, I gotta join one. Now that I can run it on PC, I want to join you guys. But Wednesday's like a errand day for me. All right, Vladskovsky. I love that name. Vladoskovsky. Shout out to Vladoskovsky tying for 4th or getting 4th place. Lexidus 2794, that's his literal Discord, I believe, handle. 2nd place, your Mamu, parentheses, Lucky Carried Trash. I don't know if your name was entered like that or if you entered your name like that. But shout outs to your Mamu, parentheses, Lucky Carried Trash. I love that. 2nd place. Lucky Carried Trash. And in 1st place of the Jacomania Chronicles PC event of the latest one, last Wednesday, the one and only Dr. Kano. Shout outs to Dr. Kano for winning the PC event. But if you guys know, any day that Jaco Man throws a PC event, he also throws a PS4 event. Does a name request from Yorm? Well, then he can decide how fitting it is. He can decide how fitting it is. All right. That very same day, though, Jaco Man, any day he does a PC event. So every time he throws a PC event, he always throws a PS4 event. But there are every other week he only throws a PS4 event. All right, the Jacomania Chronicles PS4 very same day, top 8, Poseidon and Puns tied for 7th. Peanut Brother and Hydrorex tied for 5th. 4th place, we got Young Horton. 3rd place, Raisin Bran. 2nd place, Netflix and Chill. Yo, that clip from Netflix, man. That clip from Netflix getting the double bomb. And then in 1st place in the Jacomania Chronicles PS4 event, very last one, Your Mamu, a.k.a. Lucky Carried Trash. Someone must have called you that. Someone must have called you that and you're just putting it out there to like troll them. I don't think that's my... if I know stuff well enough, someone said that and he's like, he's going to win and then say it himself. But who knows how that came up. But shout out to Your Mamu. Yeah, Jacob named me. Shout out to Toxic Jaco, Your Mamu taking 1st place. Yeah, see, I know my boy Yorm. I know because he wouldn't just call himself that. He wouldn't. Oh, yeah, see, I knew there was some context. I knew he didn't just do that. Like, someone had to provoke him into that, poke him into that. But shout out to Your Mamu getting 1st place. Or shout out to LCT for getting that for that 1st place dub in the Jacomania Chronicles. LCT. I like that. All right, we're already at it. We are already at it. Let us discuss the MVCI event that is the regatta. Ooh-wee, if this wasn't a good one. If this wasn't a good one. Ooh-wee, best regatta free, dare I say? Dare I say best regatta free? This was, the matches lived up to the hype. This regatta had by far the most intense, hypest, dopest fights of all the regattas. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I just knew you were saying it to someone, Your Mamu. I knew you were saying it to someone. You weren't just saying it to just be dumb. I knew someone said that, so you're like, okay. Let me just win this and then just call myself Carry Trash. That's funny. All right, the regatta. Upsets. All right, I'm going to say it right now before I go over these results. Because there's a big list of results here. A big list of results. No, I'm in bracket mode. Here we go. I think Jaco has said this, and if you guys don't agree, then you're definitely wrong. You're just wrong. There's no opinions here. It's all facts. Knives VIP of the tournament, right? I do not like to gloss over the Marvel gods because, you know, winning a contest like this is as difficult a task as it could be, right? But we always love to give credits of those people who just reach out above and beyond and impress everyone, right? So even though he lost, right, and I don't want to take away any credit from Stealth or Johnny A for placing above him, but Knives... this was one of Knives' like level up tournaments, bro. And my man's not low level by any means. My man went from like demigod to like sort of godlike. Sort of godlike, right? Like, so, yeah, I mean, he's always been one of my favorite players, but I mean, he definitely came out. I'm looking at the record right now. He has 6 dubs, 2 losses. That's very considerable record, especially considering the people he beat. Tekua, Tyson, and Bane. That's 3 Marvel gods. That's god killer status. Matter of fact, if you kill 3 gods, you're kind of a god, right? Right? I mean, how else do you define a Marvel god, right? One who can tangle with other said gods, right? So I mean, maybe he has to put a little more time with a little more consistency to earn that title, but this is how you do it. This is how you get into the club, right? This is how you get into the club of Marvel godliness, is to beat Marvel gods. And my man definitely proved himself this weekend. Shouts to Knives, but let's go over this top 8. Let's go over this top 8. Let's go over some notable names of anybody. All right. Ooh, considerable amount of 0 and 2s, and I feel you. I feel you. We'll skip those. We'll save them. We'll save them some face. And go up to, all right, we got Lol Raid, tied for 33rd. JB the Island Man, Gonzo, Kabak, Don Khan, Erebus, Dano, Bedtime, who beat me. Knocked me in the losers first round. Bedtime also got tied for 33rd. All right, tied for 25th. My nephew Weapon Sex in the cut. Nice. We got Wicked X Mage, Hulk Polon, Hydro Rex, Escalante. Nice. Tied for 17th. We have the XC boys, Lynn and Coggins. Ooh, bubbled out. UG step to the plate. Dare I say UG the best Marvel vs. Capcom organization in terms of players? You know we're going to talk that shit. You know we're going to talk that shit. 17th also, Tier Problems tied for 17th as well. Yeah, the Skyla Beast. Bananas all tied for 17th. All right, here we go. We're getting into the top 8. Tied for 13th, Young Raisins. Young Raisins really tried to push it out there during the regatta. Got some dubs, but wound up at 13th. Tekua also tied for 13th. No one saw that coming. No one saw that coming. Straight up. Hey, Berlin, it's not a diss. Hey, because your boy talks hella shit. That's all. That's the only reason I'm going there. Your boy talks hella shit. You know what it is. You know what it is. Your boy talks hella shit. Lynn's actually a stand-up. Like, Lynn is to Jaco as what I am to Coggins. Like there's like, oh, okay, like they're not so bad. They're not so rowdy. And then you look at the other half of the squad and you're like, fuck these guys. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll balance each other out. We'll all balance each other out. Hey, I know you're talking shit. We're just having a good time. You know what it is. 9th place, tied for 9th. One Wolf, Super Cool Mike, Spidey Mikey, and your boy, OG War Destroyer. Bubbled out, but damn, 9th place is not the worst in a 60-man bracket. Oh, it's 59 technically. 59 technically. All right. We've seen all the hits. We've seen all the misses. We got all the hype, all the money, all $3,000 distributed. Let's see this top 8. Who didn't get this money? Emorar and Mayo Star tied for 8th. Tied for 5th place, Nier. An incredible performance by Nier. I have to look at this bracket to see how it is because some people are kind of saying Nier lucked out, shouldn't be here. I partially agree because I do look at these results every 2 weeks and that's like a jump from his normal placements. So he did do better than he typically does. Y'all say he doesn't deserve to be there. Y'all could take that somewhere else because my man, he didn't cheat. He freaking earned his way to 5th. Alongside, Marvel got Tyson. Tyson and Nier tied for 5th. Ooh wee. 4th place. Taking home $0. And I wouldn't talk shit if you entered every week, but the fact that you only enter to chase the bag and then you bubble out. Give it up. 4th place. No joke. 4th place is hard to get in such a exhilaratingly difficult contingent of players. The one and only Bane Hollow. Steffi Boy saying, hey, Steffi Boy saying he was having allergies. What a coincidence. So was I. What a coincidence. So was I. And I got 9. Matter of fact, I heard all top 4 had allergies. No, I'm just kidding. It's OS, bro. Marvel players have OSs. I get it. 3rd place. Taking home $1,000. No, I don't even know if it's 1,000. I think 2nd place got like 1,000 or something or around that. 3rd place in the money. Yeah, Bane was doing good, bro. Like, he just got rolled up on, is what it is. Bane was doing good, but he just forgot that Raisins was in the bracket. Bane was doing really good. He just forgot that Raisins was in the bracket. Just like I forgot Bedtime was in the bracket, right? Right? And I got rolled up on, right? Bane forgot Raisins was in the bracket. You know what I mean? Yeah, are grapes good for allergies? Okay, okay. It's not the second place. The second best Marvel player tournament player in the entire world. My man showed up, did what he did, undisputed Marvel God, multiple tournament champion. Well, just a slight bit short today, the one and only Marvel God Stealth. Second place, that's no joke. I'm not joking about Bane and Knives. It's actually really hard to get third place. That's like every bracket has what I call the exposure part. And it's the part of the bracket where if you get there, if you don't belong there, you will get exposed. And that started to happen in this bracket, maybe around top 7, top 8. Right? That's where like, hey, like if Nier got there, like good luck. Thank you for coming Nier, but you probably got blasted in that top 8, like straight up. Getting there, not so much, but once you got there, right? So it's no joke. This is super hard. All right, your first place winner. SoCal's finest. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite player, and quite possibly the best Marvel vs. Capcom player in the world. My man took home 2019. Not the Fated Two Worlds, the real. No. He won the real one. Wait, did he win Fated Two Worlds or did he win the real one? Either way, because I know Emo won run. I think Johnny won the real one. Somebody, Jaco, correct me. Which one of Combo Breaker tournaments did this person win? But your winner and best current Marvel vs. Capcom player Infinite in the world, Johnny A. Shouts and with Venom, bro. I'm not fronting, dude. I've been biting so much shit from this guy. Yo, he did a video with rainbows for 2 hours on Venom. I should have just hooked that video up to my veins, bro, because that's pretty much what I did. I was like, I'm just stealing this shit. Like, fuck earning it. We're stealing it now. But shouts to Johnny A. Phenomenal performance. But no, he almost lost it. I'm not going to say he almost lost it. Because there was a couple of it shouldn't, had he played correct, I mean, he played correct. He won the whole fucking thing, right? But it shouldn't have gone to bracket reset. It actually got unnecessarily scary. It should not have gone. There was a drop that made the bracket reset possible, but then he won it back again, right? So my man almost did it without taking a single loss, but it's Stealth, man. Even beating Stealth in 2 sets is beyond impressive. So congrats to Johnny A. Impressive stuff. I'm going to continue copying your shit. Straight up, blatantly now. I used to be like, oh yeah, I took it. Remember, I realized, yeah, I saw that, but then I kind of put an OG twist on it. So this is like the War Destroyer variant. Nah, I'm stealing his shit. Like, I'm not even fronting. It's just been steady stealing Venom shit, straight up. All right, shouts to Johnny A. All right, I have to say this. I wanted to say this while Don Con was in the chat, but he didn't do a thing tonight. I cannot give these two people give them a shout out when you get a chance, guys. I'm just saying that shit, right? Because I know me and JB, we're older fools, and we tend to like put our gratitude out there, right? But I encourage every one of you guys, if you see Don in the Twitter, if you see him in any kind of space, just give him some thanks, give him some props. As somebody who does something like online content creator or whatever, it feels really good. Even if it's just the like, yo, dog, that was a dope one you did last time. That was a dope podcast. You know what I mean? That was a dope stream. Like, it goes a long way. So I always try to, and I don't want to see Don go anywhere else except live in the Marvel space. So I always try to give him and Mike my utmost gratitude. And I urge you guys to do the same. This event was hype and took a lot of fucking work. So I just want to take this moment to extend my gratitude to the TOs of making this event even possible. That's a ICU hater, Don Con himself, and of course Staticlism, Ralston Arcade, Mike as well. So I can't. The fact that we still have an online Evo for Marvel Infinite is phenomenal. I couldn't even imagine this 10 years ago, bro, that I would be at my home playing Marvel Grand, you know what I mean, watching this shit from my pad. Like, what? All right. Well, there it is. There's a regatta. The biggest takeaways I have from the regatta: 1, third meta. I saw the third meta, and we're going to talk about it. And 2, Raisins beat Bane. Like that's the biggest takeaway. Those are the biggest takeaways that I got from the regatta. Shout outs. Dope tournament. All right, let's keep it pushing. I got one more tournament, and then we're gonna talk about this third meta, y'all. I got one more tournament. This tournament was the very next day, and it was a little bit. We had 7 entries. We usually have 8 or more, but we only had 7. I get it because it was literally the day after the regatta. People are spent, but definitely should get in there. Clash of the Stones. All right, 7th place we have Poseidon tied for 5th. Hydro Rex Picasso. 4th place, and my man had the clip of the day. Jaco, can you find that clip? Because if you can I'll show it. You know what I mean? If you can find it, or I'll find it right now. We'll see. 3rd place, the one and only defending the UG house, Jaco, man, boxing everybody out of that top 3. Of course, 2nd place, Dojo defended the UG OG War Destroyer. When me and Jaco get top 3, I consider the house defended. And the only reason why is because, god damn, Tyson is so fucking tough to beat, right? Tyson is so fucking tough to beat, right? But 1st place, and I don't want to take away. And like I said, we always get excited about who got 2nd and who almost made it, and we kind of sometimes take away shine from like the favorite to win, and I don't like to do that. So I got to give my props to Tyson. Right, like we talk about Knives and how Knives did great, right? But we can't take anything away from Stealth or Johnny, right? And the same thing here. Like, me and Jaco got in the top 3, and we love to box everyone out. But at the end of the day, Tyson won the tournament without blemish, never touched the loser bracket. So shout out to Tyson, your current Clash of the Stones champion. Yeah. Hopefully I could pop that out in a little bit, Jaco. Let me get rid of this results. Actually, that's it. That's it for the results. Well, then fuck it. Let's just watch the video. Oh, it's on Twitter. Twitter might open a weird, like, way. Are you guys already watching it? You guys already watching it, huh? I'd already be watching it if I was y'all. Okay, let's see if I can get it up on the screen. I can get it up for y'all. Marvel Monday Media Showcase. All right, let me get this up for you guys right now. Okay, that's terrible cropping, but I also don't feel like fixing it. Okay, so bear with me, guys. It's terrible cropping, but I don't feel like fixing it on the fly. Makes him super scary, right? If he has the surge.
Yeah. Yeah, and it gives you, like, you're playing Captain America, so your ability to, like, check a bunch of stuff is pretty good, but...
Yeah. You have your limits. Okay, look at his health. Yeah. Look at his health. Okay, look at the health on the left. 0
to death, right? Or like something simple. Okay. Like, I love the dramatic slow walk of that zombie.
Walk up.
Look at the damage here.
Up, command grab. That was actually... Yo.
That shit hurt.
That was a ton. That was BDE, bro.
Look, he's just gonna kill him. He's just gonna kill. Yo, what? Yo, what?
Oh my god! That was insane.
Game over, baby.
Oh my goodness! Yo, somebody
game over,
that.
Baby. 2 hits.
Yo, Jaco,
game over.
Immediately. Yo, Hydrorex, bro. Hey, just
back-to-back command grabs. Oh my god.
My man took 2 photos and it's over.
Oh my god.
Yo, Hydro.
God damn.
I would like to make a special request to not clip that.
Yo, that was the biggest brain
play
guys. I have seen since the regatta, man.
We see that clip in. All right, guys. We got to talk about this third meta and what will, in my opinion, be the third meta. Basically, this is the third thing you got to know in this game in order to actually play at the highest levels. Oh, yeah. I'll ban him, Jaco. All right. Do not go anywhere. We got to see what's up with that. BRB.
hold that. Ain't it nice we don't feel no distance? I don't wanna jump around, let's just roll back. Now hold that. I don't wanna wait around, I want a connection. We've been thinking it'd be automatic when we try to link. Slow and static just after we hang up. We've been living separate, Jesus, we just feel so out of sync. Staggered our magic, just hoping it happens. I swear the crash has been killing me. The simple don't feel as deep. Like when we in my bedroom and you there sitting right next to me. I'm not hype when you far away. I close up, I stop and play. Like when we not together, this game just don't feel the same. I don't wanna jump around, let's just roll back. Now hold that. Ain't it nice we don't feel no distance? I don't wanna jump around, let's just roll back. Now hold that. I don't wanna wait around, I want a connection. It's like you know this last shit messed me up good. Stuck on screens while I see how you look. Trying to stay in touch, but the second I push, it feels like you shook and not like we should. I just wanna feel like you're right there. FaceTime feel like you're fucking light years away. Time zone is strange, don't know what to say. The Discord cut off, my phone not in range. Our conversations all feel so basic. Trying to play with lag on the end of our statements. Not the way we meant, man, the future hates us. Picture one frame off, we could hit the majors if we had that. Now the bottle open, we can never flash back. Sometimes I dream of trying to kiss you through the mask, yeah. Wonder if
All right, what's going on with my webcam on my other screens? Reset trans. There we go. All right, Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. Always been retired. Yeah, I like that slice. So I still can't get it to randomize. Like I'd rather have it do one of every picture before it repeats any picture, but I haven't figured out how to set it up like that yet. All right, the third meta. The third meta. All right, I've been talking about this for a little while. So some of you guys might know where this is going, but if you guys have followed this game, the first meta wouldn't even count. The first meta was Reality Storm spam, but we don't count that. That's more of like before the game actually got into like a playable form, right? That's more of like beta trial and error tactics, right? Day one patched out tactics, right? We're not counting that. I would say the first, if you guys can follow me on this journey, the first meta that we had in this game, I would say, is Super Tag, right? There was a point where somebody discovered, or maybe a group of people discovered, that if you're going to win at this game, you have to know how to do that good, right? You must have Super Tag in your repertoire, and you must be competent at doing it, right? Setting it up, whatever it is, right? So there was a time where there are people who'd super tagged and people who didn't super tag. People who knew about super tag and how to defend it, and people who had no idea about how important it was to learn how to defend it, right? And these people were winning these people bad, right? It's like, that's when people went to the lab, started teching the Ghost Rider super, started teching the Dante super, right? So once that meta came into the game, players started developing countermeasures, right? But it's still the meta, and it still very much will be the meta, right? But then something else happened. A second phase, a second coming happened. And that second phase, follow me, guys, because I've been watching this game for 4.5 years, like many of you guys, Jaco included, some others, watching it from the beginning. The second phase was the happy birthday reset phase, right? Where it's like, once people discovered how much damage, what was going on, and the reset opportunities, right? It's like everyone had to go find their happy birthday reset combo with their team, or pick a team that has one, right? Or at least know the options about it, right? So, and the same thing, this is how you know it's the meta. There was these group of fools who knew about it, and these group of fools who didn't. And these fools, whenever they'd get a birthday, you'd see a whole dramatic advantage over these people who didn't do it, right? Or don't do it, right? So just like the super tag, right? If you don't know what's up with super tag, you can get whooped. If you don't know what's up with happy birthday resets and you don't incorporate that into your gameplay, you're finna get whooped. You know what I mean? But the third meta And I want to know what you guys think, but this is what I saw. I've been seeing it, but the regatta put that shit out there on the forefront. The third meta is assist juggling. Just let that sink in. Do not get it confused with the second meta. Right? Because I was talking about this earlier and someone said, well, that's just a happy birthday resets. And yes, they could both be happening at the same time, but they're not necessarily the same thing, right? If you bring in a character and then you tag out and I go to that character and I hit him with a power surge and then I start playing with his dead body while your main has to like play defensively, because if you guess wrong trying to defend your partner, you will be in a birthday now. That is not the same as a happy birthday reset. Matter of fact, you don't even need a birthday to kick it off. You can just catch the guy on a bad tag or a bad vulnerable moment, get the assist into the juggles, and keep that party going. But this, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is not new. This is not new tech, right? This is not new tech by any means. This is something that Knives was doing at Super Arcade. There was a while where Knives was the only person who fought with this type of tactic and this type of approach, right? So dare I say, Knives is way ahead of the curve here. No surprise, he got third place, right? No surprise, he got third place, right? And Knives has always been Knives is to juggle, assist juggles, as Tekua is to happy birthday resets. He's the person that is so good at it that he's putting it on the map and making other players realize how important it is to know this aspect of the game, right? I saw not only Knives doing it, this is something that Tyson's kind of been doing as well, right? Tyson's also not new to this. When Tyson gets you into the corner, right? And then he ends the combo with your assist flipping, and then he comes back in with the fierces and the bubbles, and you know, you're blocking, and the moment if you block wrong, you're in a birthday. Same thing, it's an assist juggle, right? It's an assist juggle. But I saw Stealth doing that shit. I saw Johnny doing that shit. Teams that you don't even think about that should do this. Right? We all know that, like, we've all, because of Knives, we all know probably that's why probably Knives picks that team. Because if you think about the paintbrush, the delay you get off the paintbrush and how that juggles assists, and then you put that with Dormammu, who has the ball and the pillars, it almost looks like Knives conceived that team based on that tactic. You know what I mean? Like, just like people like, hey, I want to, Super Tag's winning. Let me come up with a Super Tag team. Ghost Rider, like, because he has good lock, and like Nova, he has good mix, right? So that's me coming up with the team after the tactic, right? That's how I pick my team first and then try to make a tactic, right? But it seems, if you think about, if you approach MVCI that way, it seems like that's literally like why Knives picks that team, because he has a goal in mind of juggling the fuck out of your assist character. And that team allows him to do that. Just like certain teams allow you to super tag really good, and certain teams allow you to happy birthday reset really good. Knives has a team that juggles assists really fucking good. You know what I mean? And there was times where I was seeing everyone do it. Like at time, just like there was all the time when only Tekua was doing these birthday resets, right? Those days are over, right? Now, the days are over where Knives is the only one doing assist juggles. Those days are over. You will see top players adopting this approach more regularly, because I saw it happening more regularly in the regatta. There was this one, fuck, I wish I could have found it. There was this one exchange. I could see myself on the camera. Okay, imagine this. This is the characters, right? So Johnny, this is Johnny. This is the dumbest like thing ever. So this is first player, right? So this is Johnny. This is backwards for you guys, that's why. So this is Johnny, right? So this guy, let's say I forgot who he was fighting. He tags in, he gets caught. Johnny catches him in a birthday, right? With Venom. Takes him into the air. right? Give him the birthday, 1, 2, 3, 4, launches him in the air, takes him into the air, right? Rather than go for max damage on both characters, he hits him a few times in the air, okay? It kind of is. It kind of is. It kind of is. But actually, if I do, you guys can kind of follow up. You guys know the game well enough to follow up with me. So he gets him in a birthday, takes him up into the air, and rather than try to get max damage, in mid-air, in mid-combo, he backdashes. Both of characters start to fall to the ground, right? At that point, he zips in, hits the assist as it's falling, as he's trying to mix the main. He dropped a combo to do this. So it wasn't a drop. He literally said, okay, I'm not, rather than try to squeeze out a 2,000 more damage, I'm going to back out of this, zip your assist guy, do a lockdown with Venom, tag, and now I'm trying to mix you with the other guy. Yeah, it was this kind of stuff, right? This kind of stuff, right? It used to be only Knives doing pillars, right? Knives would do pillars, your assist is fucked. Come in with the paintbrushes, maybe do that laser move, right, to finish it off, right? It was a time where Knives was the only person doing this. I saw Stealth doing the same shit. Pizza cutting the fuck out of an assist, just waiting for the main to get opened up. This, I really do truly believe. And this, like I said, it's not new. But what is new is how dangerously accurate people are getting with this. That's the part that makes it the third meta. Knives has been doing it. Knives might have the first person to be on the third meta, and we're all catching up to him, right? And when you see Knives juggle assists, he still looks a little bit ahead of the curve, even of the Marvel gods. He's in that regard, just like Tekua's ahead of the curve in birthdays, you know what I mean? Like, Knives is ahead of the curve on this particular aspect of the game, but you heard it here first, and I guarantee as you watch Marvel gods and top players play Marvel Infinite, this will be just as important as super tagging, just as important as happy birthday resets. You're going to see a shift, not a shift, because these two ain't going anywhere. Super tag is not going anywhere. Happy birthday isn't going anywhere, but you're going to see the incorporation of this third part a lot more accurate and a lot more often, because it is scary scenario. Like, imagine like deciding, when am I going to go save my mans? And if you save your mans wrong, you're birthdayed. You know what I mean? Like, so that's the third meta. What's your guys' take on that? What's your guys' take on that? Like I said, I watch this game a lot. And I watch what wins, and I watch what people are doing in the main to kind of keep it going. But what's your guys' thought on that? I want to know what y'all think on that, because that's my observation. I do think that we're going to see this shell cracked open. I think we're going to see this shell cracked open more and more. People are starting to play with it, right? They're starting to play with it and experiment. People are going to lab a whole third new thing now, or they should. They should. People are going to lab a whole... People, remember they went into lab their super tag, and then they went into lab their happy birthday resets? It's time to lab what the fuck you can do to an assist on notice. It's time to lab that. It's time to lab, hey, what happens if I Gupta you from full screen on your assist? What can I do at that point? How do I lock you while hitting that assist? You know what I mean? Like, this will be, there's a whole new set of shit that people need to lab, and that's it. And this is something I'm confident Knives has already labbed. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you don't do it, it will be done to you. I'm telling you right now, if you don't go and do it, it will be done to you. The third meta is out. The third meta is out, and it is assist juggling. And it's good too. Yeah. I mean, people have been doing it. I mean, everyone, right? Let's say you tag, right? What's going on, Beto? Let's say you tag, and then I power surge your assist, and then as he's flying, I hit him with a little Gupta, right? The tax, right? That's what everyone's been doing, that. But to lab that scenario, I hit you with the power, then I go into the Gupta, and then I have a move that I know is going to cover full screen. And if you do anything, then I can go into the Venom web. Like, people are going beyond just taxing the tag. They're going to full on playing the game playing the neutral while the assist is getting bodied in it. Like, people are going to the next level of it. You know what I mean? But you're right. Tyson has been doing this. You're right. Tyson in the corner, this is kind of one of his MOs. So I'm not trying to take away like he hasn't been on it. Johnny, this is kind of the first Johnny. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it now, right? Where Johnny's like launching the guy up and doing the crazy stuff. But yeah, I do think that this is going to be the next phase of it. This is going to be the next thing where there's a lot to learn that will actually help your gameplay. There's a lot for us to learn. How many of you guys really know what the fuck to do when the assist is vulnerable? For real, for real. And when I say know what the fuck to do, I mean on that knives tip. Where if your assist starts to get juggled, like you're in dire straits. I don't feel like I put anybody in dire straits when I'm juggling their assist. But when Knives is juggling my assist, I feel like I'm in dire straits. You feel me? Like I feel like I have to act because my guy's dying. Not getting hit, not taking the tax damage. He's dying. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like it's the next level, right? Like I said, we've had happy birthday combos, but the meta was perfecting them. We've had super tag, but the meta was perfecting it. Now we got assist juggles, and the meta, as we're seeing the dudes who are starting to perfect it, or at least starting to get consistent with it, it's taking them the top fucking 3 on the regatta. Like what? Like whoa! Like that's a lot. That's a lot of grounds to cover. You know what I mean? Like that's some results for that ass. You know what I mean? All right. What do you guys think? That's my take on it. That's my take. I'm gonna start working on that shit because I do think that there's this. It's important. It's just I do think that it will become just as important as those first 2 metas. It's just we're still kind of no one's really got it down except Knives. Knives shows a lot of promise. Tyson as well shows a lot of promise to having it down. You know what I mean? And you see what they do. You're in the corner against Tyson. Everyone knows that's bullshit. It's bullshit when your assist is bouncing on the bubble and he's triangling you, and if he gets the triangle, you're fucked. Like you're fucked. You know what I mean? Like, so I do think that making that scenario more commonplace and more accurate, how I can create the scenario and how I can capitalize on the scenario. That's what I'm talking about is getting refined right now. That's the part that will be the meta. Hitting your assist with a power stone and being like, oh yeah, I chunked them. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the real fucking playing neutral while you're killing their assist. Straight up. All right. I literally went on. I definitely said that pretty thoroughly. So yeah, that's my take on the third meta. That's my take on the third meta. I'll be right back, guys. Wait, where did it go? There we go. That's my take on the third meta. What do you guys think? I mean, I know I've asked you guys. I'm going to kill the second character ASAP. See, Ghost Rider can do it. See, now, just like there's some characters who are built to super tag, and there are some characters who are built to happy birthday reset, there is definitely some characters that are built to juggle assists. I think my team particularly lends itself to that. The fact that you have a repulsor, right? That's an assist. Oh my God, that hits you back to the wall and then back to you. Like if that ain't really fucking with yours, and then Power Stone, right? Power Surge is good for that too, right? You surge them, they're coming back down, you surge them again. So like I said, there's gonna be teams that are built for that. And I think Knives' team looked like it was retroly built. Like he came up with the concept, then came up with the team. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the third meta, y'all. That's the third meta. All right. Any takes on that? Any other words? Anybody disagree? Anybody's like, nah, bro, that ain't gonna win shit. Or okay, people are doing it, but it ain't winning games, bro. If anybody who thinks it's not the next coming of the Marvel Tactics, because I'm confident that. I mean, just seeing the regatta showed me that. Just seeing the regatta showed me that shit. Seeing the regatta, I was like, ooh, like, Knives isn't the only one doing this shit anymore. Like, it's kind of a mainstay on the Marvel. The Marvel guys are at least attempting it or doing some shit with it. Or is it as good as Knives yet? Nah, right? But you can tell it's in their brain and it's in their minds as they're playing now. You know what I mean? They're pioneering this shit. All right, like I said, we're going to do a little bit of an abridged version today, y'all. So if there is no further discussion in regards to the third meta, I'll give you guys a second if anyone has any last sentiments in regards to it. If not, we will just move into the upcoming events. And I do have 2 new events. A monthly that we don't see every time. That's also that. I'm gonna just get into it. Let me just get into it. But third meta, you heard it here first. You literally heard it here first. Where this game is going in terms of gameplay. In terms of gameplay, you've heard it here first. In before, this shit is just as common as happy birthday shits. You know what I mean? In before, this shit's just as common as happy birthdays. You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, he has really good birthdays. Oh, his birthdays are okay. It's the same thing. Like, oh, his assist juggles are OD, and someone's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. Didn't mean to do that. Rip headphone users. Rip headphone users. Rip headphone users. All right, guys, we had a lot of fun today, but there's nothing fun than more Marvel. We got events coming right up around the bend. If you guys do not know, we do Marvel 3 events here at Untamed Gaming, and we have joined the Parsec Club. We held you guys down on PS4 long enough. We are now with the best online netcode Marvel 3 has to offer at the moment. Retro Throwback Parsec Season 8, Tournament number 1. This isn't... Jaco, I just got this one from you. This was in the new ones you sent me. This is the ones you sent me, though. Okay. Is it this one? Is that it? Because I wanted to ask you I don't know if you got the message I sent you on Facebook earlier. Okay. Hence me sending you the message, because I was confused. Because I don't know if you read your inbox now, you'll see a message being like, "Yo, what's up with this and this?" Right? All right, guys, we have it. Okay, so it looks like we have combined forces with EMP Obama to give you the biggest and best Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Parsec online experience. Open bracket number 1. It's just a combination. Same bat time, same bat channel, just on Parsec. There is no more PS4 Ultimate Marvel 3 by UG. We are combining our efforts with EMP Obama and giving you guys the biggest and best Marvel 3 experience we have to offer. Check it out. Open bracket number 1. That is on the 9th. This weekend, this Saturday, be sure to pull up, check it out. I know you guys, though. I'm more of a latest and greatest Marvel guy myself. Clash of the Stones. We had our first tournament last Saturday. Shout out to Tyson for getting first. But your boy and Jaco, man, got second and third. Do you have what it takes to contend with the likes of UG's finest? We challenge you guys to come allergy-free into our bracket. We challenge you guys to come allergy-free to the bracket. What's going on, XC? I just converted it to the podcast because we were playing. I forgot to change the name. Actually, I'm not going to change it. We're actually at the final part of it. PS Season 9 PS4. Be sure to check it out every other Saturday. We did one this Saturday. We're not doing it next Saturday because we're doing the Marvel 3 thing like you just saw. But the very next Saturday, we got Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite every other Saturday. Be sure to check it out. And we got the monthlies are back. Shout outs to Marvelous Meetings. Psycho Blue doing the monthly PC and Windows Marvel event. Be sure to get in there if you guys want any more information on that. That's supposed to do a command. That's supposed to do a command. I don't think I did Psycho. Oh, I don't see my Streamlabs in the house. Or in the chat. Why is he asleep? Is there a way to put him to sleep? Why is he not here? I don't know why he's not here. I don't know why he's not here. I'm just gonna copy paste his Twitter, because this is actually a really cool event. But that's odd, actually. Why would your bot just turn off? Get out of here, bro. Only thing I'm seeing is literally what you guys are seeing. Yeah. Yes. You caught me. I do this entire production, tabulate these results, come up with a discussion topic, put all of the graphics in order, simply to watch porn during the stream. You got me, bro. What can I say? You got me. You got me. I'm a fiend. I'm a super fiend. You see Felicia's? What Felicia Mags. They're dumb. All right, I'm sure to check. If you guys like PC Marvel, check out my man Psycho Blue's Twitter. No, don't. I'm checking out Titters. You guys need to check out the Twitters. But Psycho Blue throws a good event. He throws this every month. He didn't do one last month because he substituted another game or did something else. But he's back on it. Be sure to check it out. And yes, this is the last Marvelous meetings before we team up. Untamed Gaming teams up with Psycho Blue for a lagless Marvel event. Which one? Which one, you ask? We'll talk about it in just a second. Super versus League Shib Burn tournaments. This is my man Oz, aka Wicked X Mage. This one's going down May the 20th. He's doing a couple of events that have to. He's partnered up with some kind of cryptocurrency Shiba Burn. I'll be honest. I barely understand enough of that to speak to it. All I know is that people got confused and thought that they didn't win money from this event. That the money had something to do with cryptocurrency. Nah, that's all them. They do what they do with the stream and the support, burning the crypto. That's all them. As far as like prize money, that comes to the winner. So some people got it twisted last time that they thought their money was going to some kind of Bitcoin something effort or cryptocurrency. No, you get the money, right? So don't get it twisted. They're doing what they're doing with the Shiba and the burn. I don't understand much of that, but I do understand this. The prize money that they give for winning is very real. So be sure if you want to catch up on, if you want to enter a Marvel tournament, support my man Oz's side projects while also trying to win a good chunk of change, some pocket change for winning Marvel. Check it out. Super versus League, Shiba Burn tournaments, the Marvel's. I'm blocking the Marvel's Capcom Infinite one. Let me get out of the way. Right there. See, May 20th, 6 p.m. PST, MVCI. Be sure to check that out. Support my man Oz. Combo Breaker. This is going down the 27th through the 29th. Anybody who's ever been to Combo Breaker, I do not need to sell you on it because it is pretty much what Evo should have turned into. Combo Breaker, if Evo didn't sell out, it would have become Combo Breaker. Basically, something the size of Evo, but still run from grassroots and community. That's what Combo Breaker is. At some point, Evo lost its grassroots, vision. You know what I mean? At some point, they shook hands with the businessmen. The new games and showcasing games became more important than what was actually popular and what was being played. Granted, that's what businesses do. Congrats to their success, Pokemon and them. But Combo Breaker still retains the original flavor of Evo, where it's just about people and the games. Straight up. You don't get that whiff of like sellout or like, why do they have this game? Why is one of the top 9 games a game that never came out? You will never find that bullshit at Combo Breaker. Every game will be someone wanting to play it. You know what I mean? Like, basically, that's that. The best way I can describe Combo Breaker is as if Evo kept growing but never sold out. It stayed grassroots. So, I had a phenomenal experience out there with Untamed Gaming. We all flew out to Chicago to make it happen. But there's going to be Marvel's Capcom Infinite at Combo Breaker this year. And the reason why there's going to be Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite at Combo Breaker this year is because Untamed Gaming is partnering up with Psycho Blue, and we are going to bring you an official Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite bracket at Combo Breaker. Yes. Yes. The UG boys have been summoned to give you guys that Marvel. So be sure to check it out. This is live, lagless Marvel at one of the dopest. The dopest. I'm going to say, I heard CEO's good too and never been, but I'm not a wrestling fan. Or not that much of a wrestling fan. I heard that one's dope too, especially if you're into the wrestling. But I've only been to one Combo Breaker, and it was easily better than the last 5 Evos I've been to. Straight up. Free. Not even close. The last Combo Breaker I went to was better than the last 5 Evos I went to. There's a room called the Old Man Room that literally had Super Turbo, Samurai Showdown, CBS 2, Street Fighter EX Alpha, Teenage Mutant Turtles Fighters, like the OG shit. Marvel 2, you know what I mean? Like it had all like, yeah, there's an Old Man Room. That's the small part of the tournament. That's not even the main shit, right? Anyway, I can't say enough good things about Combo Breaker. One of the dopest tournaments I've ever been to. But MVCI side event, Untamed Gaming team up with Psycho Blue. Be sure to check that out. That's coming on. That's Memorial Weekend. That is the 5/27 through May 27th through May 29th. Combo Breaker. All right. Not sure if this is still on the horizon. I'm almost certain it is. I don't know why my notes ran out here. Just like I'm missing my last dates. August 4th. This is going to be the week of Evo and is going to be in Las Vegas. Yes, you cannot forget how dope Summit in Seattle was. An invitational only. What do they call it? What do they call it when it's like for a lot of money? I forgot. Big high stakes. Why am I losing words? Invitational high stakes and eggs because it's in Vegas. High stakes Marvel tournament. Welcome to the fabulous Las Vegas, Sin City. Yes, my man Summer. If you I think I'm just talking to Jaco man now, because I'm talking especially to Jacob, but everybody. If you have any opportunity, if you are into Marvel Infinite in any capacity, and you have even the slightest opportunity to get to any one single event, this is the fucking one. This is the one by us, for us. Straight up. Everyone knows everyone. No one there doesn't belong there. Like, it's just a Marvel Infinite super party with a tournament for big money. You know what I mean? So, Jaco, if I had to choose only one event to go to, this would be the one. Free. But I'm an Marvel Infinite fanatic. You know what I mean, right? I know you like Marvel 3 and all the events, so I can see you enjoying Evo more than I would at this point, right? But for someone who's knee deep into that Infinite, this is definitely, like, the only thing missing from the last summit was you, Jaco. That's the only thing missing from the last summit. But be sure to check it out. This one's literally going to be during the week right before Evo. That way, if you want to go to Evo, you can do both. So Summer's planning that out very well. Got to mention Evo, right? Whether it's going to have Infinite or not is to be determined. If it does, obviously it's going to be on some side shit, right? We don't know what that's going to look like yet, but I just got to let you guys know Evo's still a thing. You know, Pokemon, it's still in good hands. Find out, right? But Evo's definitely happening. That's right after the summit, or the same time as the summit, pretty much, right? That's August 4th or the weekend of August 5th, but Summer Soldier looks like he wants to do his earlier in that week, probably around the 3rd or 4th. So be sure to check it out. Yeah, if you go to Evo host side tournament, you know what it is, Jacob. We're gonna just bring Marvel to the masses, man. Bringing that Marvel to the masses. All right. As if those events, those are dope, right? Right. Cool, big old offline majors. That's dope. But what are we going to do in the meantime? What we're going to do in the meantime is every Wednesday, whether you have PS4, PC, we will be gathering for the Jacomania Chronicles. Get your practice on now for Summit. Get your practice on now for Combo Breaker. Get your practice on now for Evo. Who knows, right? But either way, my man throwing tournaments every Wednesday, PC and PS4. He leaves no one out. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you've never seen this tournament, I know it's an online weekly, right? But if you've never seen how this tournament plays out, it is literally like a mini movie of whether or not Jaco's going to take somebody's soul or whether or not he is going to get fatality'd. It is the unique to, and if you've ever seen, like, I can't explain it to you guys if you've never been, but there's like Jaco will literally fight his opponent, and based on the results of the match, you're gonna see like a different like meme movie, and they're hilarious as fuck. DJ Vest's Goro is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, just check it out. If you've never been, you must check it out. The Jacomania Chronicles, that's every Wednesday. You have to. Of course, you guys know what it is, the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet, that's every Thursday. ICU Hater, Ralston Arcade, the guys who brought you the regatta, somehow squeezed $3,000 out of this poverty game. Just an Infinity Flare. If you guys do not know, he actually gave the lion's share of that prize money. If you guys see him, give him some props, because he does pop up into chats here and there. Be sure to check it out. Be sure to give me props. But Ralston Arcade, Don Con, Cataclysm, Mike, showing us every Thursday a who's who of Marvel Infinite. The greatest goes to throw down on Thursday nights. You guys know what it is, the Gauntlet. Check it out. And of course, if you guys like what you see here, I do it for y'all. If you like what you see here, hit that follow button at the very least. If you like the time and effort I do to orchestrate this show for you guys, as well as my other streams and emotes and all this good stuff, hit that subscribe button. You will get access to the Marvel Lives emote and the new rope and cheese emote. I know these are definitely good. These are classic emotes from the old school Marvel games, and they're meant to signify if you win by chip, you give them the cheese. If you win by a throw, you give them the rope. You guys know what it is. I got some more icons going on the way too. Actually, your mama gave me a great idea for another one that there's two more I have right down I already have them in my head, and that's the hardest part. Making them on Photoshop, that shit's easy. That shit's easy, right? So be sure to hit that follow button, hit that sub, get that Amazon Prime. I love the support, but most of all, I appreciate the support in the chat. Everybody who took the time to say what's up. Shout outs to the Jaco man. I know we had XC in here for a little bit. Beto, your Mamu, DJ Vest, Steffi Boy, Raisins, Beast as well. And of course, everybody else who joined us. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to check out this Marvel Monday. Guys, I do have a YouTube up now, and I will be putting the episodes on YouTube. So if you miss it, or if it goes by the 2 weeks, you want to hear it in your car, you want to redo it again, all you got to do is hit that YouTube. I don't have the link here yet, but I'm still refining the page and setting up the categories. That way, when you click the Marvel category, you just get all the podcasts back to back. And I will be uploading some classic episodes as well. I lost a hard drive, so I lost a lot of my episodes, but I did recover a good handful of, like, when I say classic, I mean classic. Like me and Mots to Rock on some, like, why don't people think Marvel Infinite's cool? Like some old topics, bro. Like some old topics, you know what I mean? So be sure to check that out. I'll get the YouTube and all that. But anyway, thank you guys for following. Let's see who's playing Marvel. I can send you guys somewhere. If you guys know someone who's streaming, I can definitely get that. If anybody wants to stream, Jacob, I'm sure people are fiending that Monday Night Marvel. Yo, Lynn. What's going on, Lynn? Do you have all... No, I don't, Jaco. I was downloading. What I would do, I wouldn't put them on YouTube, but I was downloading them from Twitch, and then the hard drive that they were on got fucked. So I did a recovery to it, and I was able to get a lot of the episodes back. Well, not a lot. I was able to get a handful of them back. But they were all the early episodes. There's a big chunk in the middle that I lost. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm putting it on YouTube. Because this shit, I'd rather just have this shit just be immortal. Put it out there. I did the work. Just let it live out there now, right? So that's kind of what's going on with that. I'm considering getting in an audio format too, because I know there's some people who just like to listen to podcasts, not necessarily listen to YouTube. But we'll that's all. Basically, now that I got it in 1080 and the quality's better, the audio's better, I feel more comfortable uploading the content. You know what I mean? Because before it was kind of like, you know what I mean? It was kind of, it was up and coming, right? But we're here now. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off. Nobody's playing Marvel. So if anybody in the chat has any interest in streaming, we can keep this Marvel party going. Mod shows up right at the end. If anybody's into Marvel and wants to stream, we can keep this Marvel party going. If not, fuck, I don't know even where I'm gonna send you guys. Oh, here we go. Populated. What's going on? Mamatsu came in literally at the end. Right, so we were talking about the regatta, man. That was an insane event. Insane. Yeah, I was doing it early. Dawn is not. That's why I text you that we're doing it right now. I was texting you that we were doing it earlier, so maybe you can join today because it's not so late. But we're definitely wrapping it up. All right. I'm gonna send you guys as Chris G. Should I send you guys a Chris G? No, we're gonna keep it old school. I'm getting on the mic right now. We're done. I literally said I literally been like talking for 10 minutes, just like killing time. I'm spent. You want to say some closing words? I'll get you on. If you want to say some closing words, I'll get you on. But I'm definitely not trying to like open the book to some whole new topic thing. We've been on for a while now. All right, let's see what Mats has to say. Yeah, we are closing out. Are you in the Marvel Monday voice channel, Mats, or are you in the War Destroyer voice channel? You're neither. Oh, Morbius. Did you see it, Mats? Did you see it? Are you saying that because you saw it, or are you just saying that because of what you heard? I want to know if you saw it, because I know everyone's saying it sucks. Yeah. Okay. And you want your money back. That's how bad it was. You're like, I pirated that shit. I still want my money back. Nah, the consensus. Yeah, the consensus of that is pretty shitty. Yeah, I definitely saw that. I heard the exact opposite about Moon Knight than I did about Morbius. I heard Moon Knight was like cool and has promise. And then I heard Morbius was like, bro, like, what are they even doing? What are they? Worst Marvel movie ever. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, that's some heavy criticism. That's some heavy criticism. Worst Marvel movie ever? Ever? Fuck. All right, Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5. They went back and said, turns out you're stellar in these other movies. We didn't know you could be this bad. We didn't know you could be this bad. All right. I was hoping somebody wanted to stream some Marvel Infinite, but you guys are just slacking. As soon as I turn this off, someone's going to stream Marvel Infinite. I know you guys. I know you guys, but no one's doing it, so. All right, guys. Well, there it is. All right. Thank you again for joining us. We got, like I said, we got a lot of events on the horizon. We got a lot of offline events. We got Combo Breaker. We got the Summit. There's things happening offline. That's crazy. Crazy. Either way, get into these weeklies. Get your money. Get your third meta in that lab. Get your ass in that lab and get on that third meta. It's very real. When you're going to see it. Watch. You're going to see it. And you'll be like, oh, that's what OG was talking about. That's what OG was talking about. So straight up. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Till next time, guys, Marvel on. Peace out.